Okay, so today we're going to be talking about week 2 of internet business models. And it sounds like I'm screaming at him. I don't want to scream at you. But I'm in my bed right now and kind of it's time to go to bed. Sent my brother off the bed. So basically this week has a lot in it. The first assignment was, let me go through here. The first assignment. This second assignment was crazy. Wait till I get to it. I'm gonna get into it. It was crazy. It was funny. I just finished it. I hope to God I get a good grade. But the first assignment was. Give me a second. Was a discussion. Yeah, it was a discussion. The Wimba just talked. I keep saying Wimba, but the go-to meeting just talked about what was going to happen throughout the week, and they talked about what a business model was. Now, keep in mind that beforehand, I had no idea that internet marketing had so much details to it. Man, it's more complicated than music. It is. I'm telling you, it is. It business models. I thought I knew what a business model was, but honey, child, boo boo, it is so complicated. It's so intricate. It has too many details. Learning this profession requires you to get up and go read about business. I'm talking about business to the fullest, like business um, magazines. I'm like really now into the business magazines. I'm starting to read the books that talk about business and things like that. Because beforehand, I'm still kind of dumb to it because I'll be in the go-to meetings and then she'll be talking about business canvases and then it'll be people in the session that will be knowing what she's talking about and I'll be sitting here like, oh my God, I feel stupid because I have no idea what you're talking about, lady. I don't know nothing that you're talking about. So I have to educate myself on this. I have to get up and I have to, read books. Actually read the work that we're doing because I cannot get by with just, thinking that I know stuff anymore because this is something that is way out of my league. And if I really want to go into this profession, just knowing um, what I need to know and being the best that I can be, I really need to read up on this stuff because this is so complicated. And because it always is changing is a reason that I should be able to or want to read more. And that is what I'm doing. And the more I read, the more my mind is being open to the idea of just, learning and growing. And it's so much fun. But anyway, I'm getting out the way. I'm sorry. The discussion was about storytelling. And it was something that I didn't think I could do. And I'm not even sure that I did it right. But basically, the discussion was to read. It was to read this chapter on storytelling, and it talked about the business model, the aspect of creating the business model to present to a company, whether it be Zappos or Amazon. So what you would do is basically create a story. And you would create the product, and you would write a story about the product. And they use this word called what is it called? Protagonist? Per something. It's for something. Give me a second. It's called protagonist. Is it called protagonist? I think it's called protagonist. Yeah, I think it's called a protagonist. I don't want to keep you here that long, but it's called a. Is it a? Let me think. No, that talks about Amazon, and it's amazing to me how much I know and how much I've learned from the things that I've read. Usually, it would go in one and out the other, but when I'm really focused, I retain the knowledge. I retain all the stuff that I read. It's called something. Not perspective. Come on, where are you? You were all over this chapter. Where were you? Not protagonist, protagonist. And basically, what a protagonist is, it's just the character. It's the main character in your business model. Now, your protagonist, excuse me, could be the company, and you could be using your business model to present to the customer or it could be vice versa. So there's a lot that goes into this. And so basically, what we had to do was we had to pick a protagonist and make a business model. And there was supposed to be a fictional company. So in layman's terms, I sound like I'm confusing. I really don't mean to, but in layman's terms, what we're doing is, okay, we've been given this company called Super Toast. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to create something, we're going to invent a product with this company called Super Toast. Now, it does not have to be about bread, because when you think about Super Toast, you think about bread. What we had to do was take something besides bread and make a business model from it. So my interpretation of Super Toast was, it just off the top of my head, was a social media software that basically, instead of it, usually software goes into classified sites and it scrapes all the emails and things like that. So my business model was a social media software where it scrapes all the social media sites like Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, all the popular social media sites that's out now. And basically it would bring back the things that you searched for. So say you needed something like, say if you needed a red shirt, a specific red shirt, and there was something out there on Zappos or Overstock or something like that I was selling. So my software would basically go and I would say red shirt with blue buttons or something. It would go out and go on Twitter and LinkedIn and search for anybody who searched for a red shirt and with a blue button, because those are the keywords that I picked. And it would bring back all the Twitter names and all the Facebook names and all the LinkedIn profiles that search for those particular keywords. And then what I would do is I would come up with a campaign, and I would email those people that campaign and my opportunity in hopes that they would buy. And that would be my business model. And at the time that I was reading all this stuff, it seemed so complicated. But now that I'm saying it, it's so easy. It's so easy. And the more we learn about it, the more I begin to know, and the more I think that I really can do this. It's something that is not as complicated as people think it is. At first, it's kind of like, whoa, what did I get myself into? But now, like I said, her having gone over it, this particular piece, this particular, what does she call it? What did she call it? Consumer something. I forgot. But that she's gone over it, and you've got the go-to meetings, and we get the recording of it, and I actually download the recordings of it with a particular thing that I have that was given to me. So I have every video that she's ever recorded on my computer, so I can go back to that and read these ebooks and watch the videos and just get a better understanding of what she's saying. And of course, she uses big words that I don't understand, so that's where I go into my dictionary, and then I kind of replace those big words with words that better suit what I know. So that helps me better understand. Also, what we'll be doing is I think it's monetization this week. I know that I just gave you a whole lot, but really this is going really, really fast. No, actually, no. When is monetization coming in? I'm not really sure when monetization. I thought I saw monetization somewhere. I think it's in week 4. But another lesson that we have to do is called the long tail. And I think this is just, it says, what is the long tail? How does it apply to internet business in particular? How do some companies successfully take advantage of the long tail? Consider these questions as you, number 1, watch the video about long tail, and then read an article. And what's so fascinating about this is that these articles are just so well written, and they really enhance my my knowing of these things, because beforehand I had no knowledge and just didn't care about any of this. This has opened my eyes to many political aspects. So now I want to read about political things like oil, and I've learned about, different politics like let's see, in government, what are we talking about? We're talking about oil, we're talking about taxes, and we're talking about different things. Economy. It talks about economy and things like that. So internet marketing is just a big, gigantic world of, it's just government, and you might think it's about making money. It's about making money, but it's more about the way you make money. It's bigger than just what you think it is. It's way bigger than that. Way, way, way bigger than that. And the way that I've been taught it's been so wrong. I was taught to go and spam here and spam there. I didn't even know anything about a business model. It's crazy. Like, I'm so excited. Like, if you can't tell by the expressions on my face and the way I'm talking right now, I am excited. I am way excited for my vocabulary to expand, for my brain to just get bigger, and for me to just go and to talk to somebody about something. Like, I might go to church and my pastor might ask me something like, okay, what did you learn? What are you going to school for? And instead of saying nursing or computers or something that's normal that she might know about, I could say internet marketing, and she could be stumped as to what that is. And I can explain it to her, and even though she could be more confused about it, I could break that down for her and say, well, this is, and then I can give her advice on different things based on what I've learned. So I can go give her advice on, like, how to do affiliate marketing, how she can take the money that, she has and invest it here and there. It's just so much that goes into this, and I'm, like, blabbering, and I'm so sorry for this, but these courses are just, they just excite me now. And it's all because I've taken the time to learn. I've taken the time to just say, you know what? I'm going for that 4.0 GPA. And in order to get that 4.0 GPA, I have to learn. I have to, actually read what they give me. Read the ebooks. Read the ebooks. And I'm thinking about getting an iPad. I really am. I want one. And I think I'm going to get one because that is better than sitting here in front of my computer, a big old computer, and just trying to, read. I think I'm going to get me an iPad or a Kindle Fire. I can't decide which. I'm really leaning towards an iPad 3, but I don't know yet. But yeah, if I learned that the more I read, and it's really, really fun to read. Usually I just be like, oh my God, I don't want to read. But it's really, really fun to read. So I don't want to really bore you any more than I have. But yeah, it's really, really cool. And I've gotten good grades so far. I hope I got a good grade on my other one. Right now, I've got 100% for my discussion. And I've learned that in order to get good grades and to get awards, you get awarded for things like, for each class, you can be awarded something called a course director's award, which I've gotten once in my digital literacy class. And I was so excited. I got an A+ in that class. And I know that I'm good at writing. And so I learned that in school in general, I guess you can call it kissing up or sucking up to the teacher or whatever have you. But I learned that the more you put yourself out there, and the more you interact, and the more you write on the discussion boards, the more your teacher notices you and notice what you're doing and notices how you write and notice that the things, the ideas that you have. And then they'll say, this person stands out more than the other people. So because they stand out, I want to give you this accolade. I want to give you this award for you standing out, for you going the extra mile, for you being the best that you can be, going above and beyond, I guess, the call of duty. So yeah, and again, I'm babbling. So I'm going to go and I'm going to read and things like that because we have other assignments that's due next week. So I'm going to read and stay tuned for week 3. And excuse the hair. I have this like part in the middle of my hair and it makes my hair, look funny and things like that. I'm just excited. I'm really, really excited. And I'm more excited now than I was before because I thought this was going to be boring. And I thought I was actually going to fail this time. But I'm more open to the idea of learning. And I said that like a bajillion times before. But, man, this is something that's new to me. And it's fun. And I love it. So, I'm going to go now. And I hope you guys have a great day. It's 12 right now. So I guess it's October 4th. Yesterday was my brother's birthday, my cousin's birthday. So shout out to him. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. Pray for me. And stay tuned for week 3. of internet marketing. I don't know business models. I don't know what it's going to entail, but whatever it entails, you guys will be the second to know. Nope, the third to know, because I will be the second. She will be the first. No, you will be the second, because she will be the first. And then, yeah. So, you guys have a good day, and toodles.